Practice. Create a research paper. Video 4. The next task is to enter the title, Works Cited, centered between the margins of the paper. The following steps use a keyboard shortcut to format the title. Press Ctrl E. Where are we? Press Ctrl E. Type Works Cited. You'll notice that we're not quite centered. The reason is because this needs to be back to the beginning of your ruler. Once we move it back, you'll see that we are now centered. Press the Enter key and hit Ctrl L to get you back to the left side of your paper. I'm going to select the Home tab, and again, I'm going to click on Normal Style. Even if it's highlighted, you want to go ahead and click on that again, just so it is there for sure. Okay, we're going to click on our References tab. Now we have our references in there. We've checked our managed sources. All 3 of them are cited. I'm going to select Bibliography. Okay, and you have samples of what they would look like. I'm going to select Insert Bibliography. And now you see you have all of your sources input at the end of your paper correctly. To go to a page, the next task in revising the paper is to modify text on the second page of the document. You could scroll to the desired location in the document, or you can use the navigation pane to browse through pages in a document. Click View on the ribbon to display the View tab. Place a check mark in the Open the Navigation pane checkbox. And now you have this navigation pane. You can extend it if you would like to. Click on the Pages tab in the navigation pane to display thumbnails of the pages in the document. I'm on page 3. I would just scroll or click to get to my second page. This is very handy when you have a lot of pages in your document. To find text, while proofreading the paper, you would like to locate all occurrences of the word portable. Select your Home tab. You can close out this navigation pane by clicking the little X close button. Make sure your Home tab is the selected tab. Click this Find button. Again, your navigation pane re-arises. Type portable in your search box, to display all occurrences of the type text. So we have 2 results. I can click on results and find the 2 lists there. I can also find it by page. Here it is on page 2. Here's where it appears on page 1. So I can close that out if I would like to, now that I know how many times it appears in my document. Let's say you decide to change all occurrences of the word portable to the word mobile. Word's Find and Replace feature locates each occurrence of a word or phrase and then replaces it with text you specify. Click the Replace button. If necessary, type portable and find what, and then where it says replace with, you're going to type mobile. You can click Replace All, or you can replace them individually. We're going to select Replace All. All done. We've made 2 replacements for us. And we can close that out when we are done. So you can find and replace your text that way if you know exactly the word you want to use to replace it with. If you don't know what word you want to replace it with, you would do it a different way. So we're going to take this word lesson, which is at the very bottom of page 2, and we're going to find a synonym for this. So we're going to right click, select synonyms, and now you can choose a word that you would like to replace lesson with. So this is the method you would use if you don't know which word you want to replace it with. So click on minimize, and it has been replaced. To check spelling and grammar at once. As discussed in Module 1, Word checks spelling and grammar as you type and places away the underline below possible spelling or grammar errors. The next steps check spelling and grammar at once. Press Control Home on your keyboard because you want the spelling and grammar check to begin from the top of the document. Click Review on the ribbon to display the Review tab. Click the Spelling and Grammar button in the Proofing group to begin the spelling and grammar check at the location of the insertion point, which in this case should be the beginning of your document. Click the desired word in the list of suggestions in the Spelling Task pane. Sound, in this case. With the word sound selected in the list of suggestions, click the Change button to change the flagged word to the selected suggestion, and then continue the spelling and grammar check until the next error is identified or the end of the document is reached. One thing you can also do is to translate your document. Again, I'm going to go to Control Home to get to the top of my document, select Translate, Translate Document, from English to, I'm going to select Spanish, and select OK. It will take you to a third-party site, and when that pulls up, this is what you will have. You will have a paper that has been translated into Spanish. Very neat little app there. All right, go ahead and save your document, and now you should understand how to write and create a research paper using references, using sources correctly, using APA format.